Before this video begins, I would like to explain something real quickly. Normally, whenever I record videos of Yoshi's Woolly World, I always record my first experience on a level, and then I showcase myself trying to figure out where things are in the level, and if I die, I show it, yada yada yada. This time around, things shall be functioning a bit differently. After spending an unusually long amount of time trying to complete this level, I decided that it might just be best to casually play through the level first, and then record my next experience playing the level. In other words, this time around, I've already played the level, and now I'm going to record myself playing the level again, but this time I'm going to collect everything within the level. I hope to not have to do this for future videos, but for now, I hope that this makes things more presentable and enjoyable. So, on with the video! Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome back to some more Yoshi's Woolly World. In the previous part, I took on the second level of World 6, and after collecting all of the collectibles within it, I got this glorious gold star next to the level's name. Now, in this part, I shall take on the third level of World 6, which is known as Vamoose the Lava Sluice. I'm going to collect everything. Hopefully I can do it all in one successful attempt, because if you guys don't know already, hopefully I made a notice at the beginning of the video, but this is not my first time playing this level. This is actually like my second or third time playing this level. I spent a long time playing this level, and then after playing it a couple times, I kept dying in the same place, and then my recording equipment went out, and yada yada yada. Long story. Point is, this is not my first time playing this level, but hopefully this will make it so that I can actually showcase where everything is in a much easier and more professional manner. So, let's see how quickly I can complete this level now that I know where everything is. And today's amiibo costume shall be for Pac-Man. I figured I may as well show the last of my Smash Bros. Amiibo, so now I'm getting into the third-party characters, and Pac-Man is the oldest of the Smash Bros. Characters, so I may as well showcase his amiibo first for the third-party characters. Anyway, down here there are two paths. There's the left path and the right path, and ultimately your goal is to make your way back up to where that door was. However, this level counts collectibles by the order in which you get them, starting from the right side as you make your way toward the left side. In other words, you're technically supposed to go through the right side first. If you hit this invisible cloud over here, beads will be generated, and some of these are Miiverse stamps, so if you do want to go from 100% completion, I advise that you get these. This cloud over here will contain heart points, so if you want to get the 20 heart point completion bonus, that's a good place to get them. And let me tell you that this level is full of heart points. You might notice that I just got hurt, but I'm not too concerned because this level seems to assume that you're going to be getting hurt a lot. And let me tell you, even though I have played through this level before, and now that I'm playing it again and whatever, I'm still not, you know, a pro at this game. I'm going to do my best to showcase where everything is in as quick and professional of a manner as possible, but even I will still mess up on stuff. Okay, so as I continue to make my way over here, there's going to be a branching path. I can go up or I can go to the right. If I go up, that'll take me to the end of the level, or at least to the next part of the level. If I go to the right, I can get a collectible, so I advise going to the right first. However, one way or another, I'm going to have to fill in these platforms over here with projectiles, so I may as well just do that real quickly, and then I'll make my way over to the right. Cool. Okay, we're good? We're good. Let me get some more projectiles while I'm at it, because I'm going to need these. Something you can do if you want is you can actually throw projectiles at these little fire zipper things, and the zipper will actually close. I, however, shall not be doing that. I'm going to save onto these projectiles for other means, and I figured it's just a simple little fire obstacle, and while it can severely mess me up, I'm going to continue on throughout the level, saving onto as many projectiles as possible. Here are some more heart points in case you did get hurt, and here is the first special beat of the level. Now I must make my way back over to the right, and I must ensure that I do not get hit. Of course, if I do get hurt, it's fine. There are more heart points, but if I don't get hurt, then hey, that makes things more presentable and more enjoyable, right? Right. Okay, well, I got hurt anyway, so what does it even matter? Okay, more Miiverse stamps. If you go over here, there's a secret area over here, but you might wonder, what's over here? Well, there's an invisible cloud over there, and if you hit the invisible cloud, a doorway shall appear, and if you go through the doorway, you can get some more collectibles if you're going for that 100% completion rating. So, if you go into this room, there are going to be Miiverse stamps and special beads, so you should collect everything. I don't remember which of these are Miiverse stamps, but I think some of the ones at the top are, so you do have to just get a little bit of everything. Okay, and I know that that white bead right there is not a Miiverse stamp. Cool, cool. Now I'm going to be making my way back over to the left, and this is where things start getting a little tricky. So you've been seeing these fire zipper things throughout the level, but what gets tricky is the fact that if I go over here, the fire zippers will actually slowly start making their way toward me. Here are some more heart points. Like I said, there are plenty of those on this level, so do not worry. Okay, so this is a tricky part. I have to get all these beads before time runs out, and these fire zippers are going toward me, and I believe one more of these is a Miiverse stamp, and I got them all, and I got hurt. Every time I get heart points, I keep getting hurt, but you know what? There are plenty of heart points here. Here's a flower. It's super easy to miss that. I missed that on my first time around on this level, but now that I've located it, I can get it for you guys. And then there's going to be a checkpoint over here, so get this checkpoint, hit the cloud, and then create a platform. So here's something you can do with this level. If you're not going for 100% completion, and you just want to complete the level as quickly as possible, you can actually get on that platform with relative ease, especially if you have an amiibo or some sort of second player. But since I am going for 100% completion, I am just going to go over here to the left. In this room, lava will slowly rise. I have to get these beads because the one at the end is the Miiverse Stamp, and I have to go back over here and hit these beads in the jar. Okay, got it. Cool. That'll bring me to 12 Miiverse Stamps. If I go over here, this cloud will give me more heart points, so I may as well collect those. And now the amiibo Yoshi is at full heart points. And then this is a flower, but these platforms are a bit tricky. They slowly appear and disappear. It's tricky. Okay, if I go all the way to the top, there's one more secret area. If I go over here to the left, I can get some extra Miiverse Stamps. Okay, cool. 15. 15 is correct. And then I think that's it. I don't think there's anything over there to the right. So, now it's going to take me to the next part of the level, which can also be a little bit tricky. There are some branching paths over here. Some will take you to secrets, some will just take you to the end of the level. So what you're supposed to do is you go over here to the left first. Run your way through here, get the special bead, and make your way out, because these stone platforms above you will crush you. And that's an insta-kill, and you don't want that. Okay, over here, this will make some beads fall. The beads don't actually give you anything. None of these are Miiverse Stamps. They're just supposed to show you that when you step onto this platform, the platform will slowly fall. None of those beads are Miiverse Stamps, so just make your way along over here. There's a flower over there, and some of these beads are Miiverse Stamps. Cool, cool. Over here, there's an invisible cloud. That's how you progress on to the next part of the level. A staircase shall appear, and then if you need more projectiles, you can head back over to the right, which is what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to go ahead and get some more projectiles, because I do think I'm going to need some more of those for later in the level. And trust me, it is best to have as many projectiles on you as possible. Over here are some more heart points. Now, both of my Yoshis have maximum heart points, which is great, but there are plenty of ways that you can be instantly killed on this level. So having maximum heart points isn't necessarily a safety. That's why this level gives you so many extra heart points, because lava instantly kills you and being crushed instantly kills you. That means your heart points go back to 0 and you go back to the previous checkpoint you were at. Anyway, back over here, I have 19 Miiverse Stamps, and let me tell you that you are supposed to have 19 Miiverse Stamps at this point. Under normal circumstances, I would be nervous if I only had 19 Miiverse Stamps, but the last Miiverse Stamp is in this part of the level right here. If I jump up here, I can go through this doorway and go to the final portion of this level, which is probably the hardest portion, because lava shall be rising from down below, and you have to make your way across these stone platforms, which slowly fall, and I have to hang on to some projectiles, because I'm going to need to throw them at things like this, and this is a tricky shot to make. I made it, but now am I going to make it back? Probably not. Ooh, Pac-Man Yoshi made it. Okay, now as long as I don't get hurt, keep on going, Pac-Man Yoshi. And, okay, well, that was the last Miiverse Stamp, but now I'm not going to have maximum heart points, and I died. Even after playing the level again, and then playing it again so that I can record it, I still messed things up. That should just show you how tricky that final segment is. So I'm going to have to play the level again, just to complete it with all the necessary heart points. But for now, let me go ahead and get that flower and get everything else that I need to 100% the level, and then I'll play the level again with all the maximum heart points. So let's try this once again. I forgot to mention that one of the reasons that this is so annoying is because there are no easily accessible projectiles near here. So, anytime I want to get some more ammo to throw at that flower, I have to manually go back through the level and eat some Shy Guys. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to complete this level with all the heart points, but hey, I can get all the collectibles. That's the hard part. Playing the level again without having to look for anything is super easy. Anyway, so, okay, I did not want to hit that. Anyway, here's the end of the level. Woohoo! Looks like I'm playing the bonus game. Good stuff. I'll go ahead and cut ahead because you guys don't need to see me play the bonus game, but first let me show you guys all the collectibles that I got. Yeah, bonus game, cool. So I got all the Miiverse Stamps, I got all the flowers, I got all the special beads. Technically speaking, that's the hard part, but it is still equally hard to keep all of your heart points throughout this level. That's why the level gives you so many. But anyway, that's all the stuff. I'm going to skip the bonus game. I'll show you guys what it's like when I unlock the next level, and I'll show you guys what Yarn Yoshi costume I've unlocked, and then I'll cut ahead to when I actually complete the level again with all the necessary heart points. Okay, now that the bonus game is out of the way, and I got barely any beads, I can now show you what it's like when I unlock the Yarn Yoshi costume of this level. Ooh, I have collected 960 stamp patches, earning me new stamps. Awesome. Okay, well, I'll take those. Thank you very much. Okay, so what Yarn Yoshi costume shall this be? This is... This is the Lava Yoshi. Okay, that makes sense, because it was a level full of lava, and I gotta say that pattern looks really awesome. Anyway, that's stage 6-4. The fortress level of this world, but I'm not going to take on that level just yet. I still have to go back through this level and collect all of the necessary heart points. So, I'm going to cut ahead to when I actually complete this level with 20 heart points, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Whoosh! Okay, There. Now I've completed the level with all of the heart points. A tricky level, but it's rightfully tricky because it is in the last world of the game, and these levels are getting more and more difficult. And it's a fair difficult, so I'm not even mad. Anyway, now I have successfully 100%ed this level. I'm sorry if this video seemed all over the place, but hopefully I was able to present this level in a fairly enjoyable and somewhat professional manner. So that should do it. That is one way to 100% this level in Yoshi's Woolly World. But okay, that level is done and over with. Hopefully I can get back to my regular routine and regular formats in the next part when I take on stage 6-4. But for now, that wraps up this part of Yoshi's Woolly World, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time in the next part when I hopefully am able to take on this level in one successful attempt. Stage 6-4. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new here, then please allow me to give you a quick rundown of things that you can do right now. I post new videos every single day at noon Pacific time. On the weekdays, I usually post walkthroughs and let's plays and all that good stuff. And on the weekends, I usually post online matches with friends and fans. However, I also create all sorts of other videos. If it's Nintendo, then I'll probably do something related to it. So, if you'd like to show me your support, you can click the like button on this video. Or you can leave a comment telling me what you think about the video, or you can leave a request. If you want to see more content from me, then please feel free to click the subscribe button to see all of my latest content. You can also follow me on Twitter. My tag is @RealYoshiller, because Yoshiller was taken. Right now, there's also a bunch of videos on the screen. If you click one, you'll be redirected to a video or a playlist. Like I said, I create all sorts of Nintendo-related content, so chances are, if you watch this video, there's something that'll catch your interest. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys around in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!